Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. That was the fucking cringiest thing I've ever done in my life. What is going on, you guys? This is your Corbin, aka FaTaLz-Corrupted here. And as you can see, we have a face cam. I finally went out, and after the longest time, I finally actually bought me a face cam. So, I decided I needed to do some kind of video with face cams, because as I don't know, for those of y'all PlayStation users, you can't just record a gameplay with a webcam over it. You have to like record the gameplay and then record your face cam. And I don't just do random commentary like that. So I thought, why not do a Q&A? So a while back, I went out and asked some people for questions, and I'm not very big yet, so I don't have very many people asking me. So the way this is going to work is I have about 15 questions, and I'm just going to say the person who asked, because each person asks a couple of questions. So I'll say their name, Instagram, Snapchat, real life name, I don't know. It just kind of depends. And then I'll answer the question that they said. So, yeah, we're going to get right into it and get on these questions. The first one is from my buddy Holmes. Instagram is ibody with an x.dzn. Go ahead and leave him a follow. His first question is, do you really love me? And body, I love you. That wasn't a lie. This is really awkward. I've never watched myself talk. Okay. Anyway, where do you see your channel in 3 years? Honestly, within the next couple of months, I'm getting me a gaming PC, and I plan on starting to do more gaming type videos. Well, I do nothing but gaming type videos, but different types of games. As y'all know, PC capabilities is a lot more than console capabilities. So I'm hoping, honestly, my channel I don't think it's gonna be much different than it is now. You know, obviously better quality videos, but I'm really just gonna be doing the same thing. You know, playing with friends, grinding out games. The only difference that I can see with my channel would be funny moments. Funny moments like what FaTaLz does is something that I've always wanted to do. Because I love playing with my friends, you know? And we always fuck around. So I just think that's something really fun to do. But, yeah. The next question is from my girlfriends. My girlfriend, Jessica. And the first question she asked me is, why did you leave Don't? And how did you think of FaTaLz? For those of y'all who don't know, I was actually in a gaming clan back when I played on PS3 called Don't. You'll see a couple of videos about them on my channel way back from when I was Don't Get Destroyed, Don't Freak Nasty, Don't Get Bodied, a bunch of people. I think it was like 10 people, Don't Moves. And the reason I left that clan was honest because my friend Don't Camo, he had a girlfriend at the time. It was a long distance relationship girlfriend, and everyone was just fucking with him for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a real relationship, and I didn't feel like I belonged in that clan. You know, the people that were in that clan were like hardcore players, and I just joined this clan right when I started playing Call of Duty, so I never really felt like I belonged in there. And on top of that, Camo was like my best friend at the time, who would always play with me, always play together. So I took a side in it, and he was like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving. Corrupted or Destroyed, as my name was back then. Are you with me?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I'm with you." So we left, and we decided to come up with our own clan, try to get some players coming along, and try to go against all of my old clan. Which sounds really childish now, but it wasn't whenever we were discussing it. And honestly, we had no specific idea. We just sat there and brainstormed random ideas until one of us just kind of shouted out Fatal. And I was like, yeah, but Fatal, whatever, that sounds kind of weird. Let's do an S with the FaTaLz. And he was like, or we can do a Z instead of an S, the FaTaLz. And I was like, I like that. That works. So honestly, it's nothing special. We kind of randomly thought of it. The next question from her is, who is your biggest influence in life or YouTube career? And I would have to say my biggest for YouTube was gonna be whether FaTaLz or FaZe. FaTaLz with his funny moments videos. If I ever make a funny moment video, it will reflect a lot off of FaTaLz because I love his style of video making. I just love how he handles his work. You know, it looks amazing. And then Jeb's the one who I didn't like really watch YouTube until I started watching FaZe. I watched one of his rage dodges, and it was the funniest thing ever, and I could relate so heavily, because back when I was watching his videos, I was the biggest rager. You won't ever see me raging all that much now, but I was the biggest rager back when I was younger. It was ridiculous. So it just really got me into YouTube, and I was like, wow, this looks really fun. Could I do this? Yeah. And then for real life, I don't really have very many influence on my life. I just kind of do whatever I feel like will suit me best. You know, I follow my own footsteps. I don't really follow anyone's, so... what is your goal in life? And honestly, I don't have that many goals in life. I just get a good paying job, get a good house, and enjoy it. That's all. That's all I need. That's all. Those are my only goals right there. My goals aren't very big. And the last question from her is, how much of a badass are you? And babe, let me tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and quote you on this. On a scale from 1 to 10, you're a fluffy fucking marshmallow. Quoted from Jessica. You can quote me on that. And my phone turned off. Alright. Next is from my friend Pavone Weezy. That's his Instagram. And PSN name, PAVONWEEZY. Go ahead and hit him up. And his question is, what is your favorite Call of Duty? And I'm not a long time Call of Duty player, y'all. I'm really not. My first Call of Duty was Advanced Warfare. Then I went to BO2, Ghost, and then BO3, and now playing Infinite Warfare and COD 4, which I don't really enjoy either one of them. So I haven't played all that many Call of Duties. I played a little bit. I played War Zombies a lot. But out of all the ones I have played so far, BO2 is easily my favorite Call of Duty. I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. I haven't played any of the Modern Warfares, so that's the only argument I can see there. But BO2 overall was just a really good Call of Duty. Good weapons, relatively balanced. A lot of them were fun to use. It never got boring. Great league play. Overall, I think that game was the most fun for me. I had the most fun, and I could try the hardest. If I wanted to try, I could troll if I wanted to troll. Really fun. For my buddy Crumley, I don't know what any of his social medias are, but for my friend Crumley, he asked, what's one thing you regret the most? And for those who don't know, I'm a football player, or I was a football player. But throughout my whole middle school and freshman time playing football, I was always too nervous to actually do anything. I wouldn't go out of my way to go like get any tackles or anything. I wouldn't. I was too nervous. I thought I was gonna mess up, you know. And because of that, I was like 5th string B team. I got in like 1 play per game. It was horrible. And then I got into a new high school, MacArthur. I didn't really have any friends there or anything, so I was like, fuck it, you know, why not actually try? So I actually tried. I would go for tackles. I would actually put forth effort into it. And because of that, at a new school with a new defensive lineup and everything, I was starting B team, you know? Like, I wasn't the best, but I had a lot of fun. I played for 10, 20 plays per game, you know, which is a lot more than I was ever used to. So I really regret not putting forth more effort when I had the time to. Second question is, what would you do to keep your family alive if they were taken hostage? And honestly, I don't fucking know. I guess it would just kind of depend on the moment. Like, I know I wouldn't die. I'm too scared of death. That's one of my biggest fears. I wouldn't die. I'm not for that sacrifice shit. And then most forms of torture I'd be okay with. But yeah, that's really situational. All right, now the next question is from my friend Kim, and she asks, what is the scariest stream you've ever had? By the way, if this is full screen, y'all, if my face cam is turned full screen, it's because I ran out of footage, gameplay footage, so I didn't want to just repeat it, and I just made it full screen. If this is not full screen, you're just watching repeated gameplay. My bad. This is longer than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, scariest stream. Honestly, when I was a little kid, I don't know if you remember the old school live action Scooby-Doo movie with those weird monsters that would breathe and like suck your soul out. It was the weirdest shit. But I had a nightmare about that, and I've always remembered that those things creeped the fuck out of me. The old school Scooby-Doo movie where me and my family were like, oh, I put it the wrong way. Me and my family were like in this haunted house, and like chased us in there and killed all of us pretty much. It was horrible. I was so disturbed for like my whole life. Next question is, any near-death experiences? And I'm kind of glad you asked this, because I've had an actual near-death experience, and it was the scariest thing ever. Me and my stepdad, we used to live in Idaho. We lived there for a couple of years. I live in Texas right now, but we used to live in Idaho, and what we would do for a job is we would go and what is it called? We would chop wood. We would go up to the top of the mountains, chop firewood, bring it down. It's pretty simple. Well, on our way down, we had gotten 2 cords of wood, which is, for those who don't know what a cord is, or 2 cords, let's just say it filled up the complete backside of a 1-ton flatbed, like filled it up with firewood. And on our way down, we hit a washboard, and a washboard is like a dip in the road that's covered up with loose rock and dirt, and it's just your tire hits it and it like throws it off, especially if you're turning, which we were. So we did that. My stepdad was turning, and he hit it, and it swerved our truck with all the logs on it off the side of the mountain. Lucky for us, we were right in between. We were in this little patch on the side of the mountain, so we're right in front and behind us. It was like we would have rolled hundreds of times before we hit the bottom. It was a big ass mountain. It was called Black Rock Mountain up in Idaho. And anyway, we hit a patch where we only rolled 3.5 times. We rolled 4.5 times. Rolled, and then half a roll. I was dozing off when it happened, so I just thought I woke up thinking I was on a roller coaster. We had buckets of gasoline, we had chainsaws, saws, all sorts of stuff in the truck with us. It was flying everywhere. When we landed, I was in so much pain. There was gasoline in my mouth, in my eyes. There was gasoline everywhere. I had a minor concussion, and I actually have a scar on my back that I'm not going to show you right now, but it was real puffed up to laceration. It was a pretty deep laceration. I should have had stitches, but I didn't actually get stitches. I just put butterfly bandages over it, and it would have taken about 8 in total, but it's just like this long line down my back. But I looked over, and my stepdad was like, yo, get out, get help, don't look. My dumbass self, I was 12 when this was happening, looked, and his leg right at his calf was ripped from here all the way around back up to here. Almost his whole calf was ripped. Was ripped off, and like he had his everything, like his bones, his meat, his blood, all in just in his boot he was wearing. It was horrible. I took off my shirt and used it as a tourniquet around his leg, and went and hauled ass for help. Luckily, we had gotten help. I found someone driving down the road. I don't know who it was. They were just a nice little Mini Cooper type car. I don't know what the hell they were doing up there, but I was happy I saw them. They came back. They called the ambulance. The ambulance came, got him. They 7 surgeries later, did the best he could. He couldn't do a whole lot with his leg, but he still had it. Thankfully for me, I just had a minor concussion and a laceration, but my seatbelt had popped off, so I had like rolled onto his side of the truck more or less, which is probably the only reason I'm alive, because my whole side of the truck, the top, was smashed in to where like it would have been like down to here. Like my skull would have been smashed in. It was the scariest thing ever. I swear, it was horrifying. Next, another question from Kim: my favorite movie or movie series? Favorite movie series by far, Harry Potter. Harry Potter or Percy Jackson? No, Percy Jackson definitely favorite movie series. Favorite book series is Harry Potter. I think the Percy Jackson movies are a little bit better than the Harry Potter ones, but the books are infinitely better. Percy Jackson definitely. Favorite fast food? Oh, favorite fast food. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, that's really hard. My favorite fast food would probably be. Fuck. What is it called? It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember what it's called. I cannot think of it. I actually cannot think of my favorite fast food restaurant. Is it Cane's? Is Cane's where I like to go all that much? No, Chick-fil-A. God, I'm stupid. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, easily favorite fast food restaurant. I love fucking, oh my god. I love Chick-fil-A. It is the best. I don't care what it is. It's the best. And the thing that annoys me the most annoying thing to me, it's got to be not having control. Just when you can't do anything, you know, someone's hurt, like the bleeding to death, say, and there's nothing you can do about it. I hate not being in control of a situation. I hate not having control over what goes on in my life. It's easily the most annoying thing ever. And the last question from my friend Slick, and he asked, favorite thing to do besides playing video games, and that's got to be easily playing sports. Playing football is my life. I love doing it. I can't do it because I don't have the room in my schedule for it, but believe me when I say if I could, I would, because I absolutely love playing sports. So yeah, that's the end of the Q&A. It turned out a lot longer than I thought it was, but that's fine. This is my first video with webcam, so if y'all do enjoy webcam type videos, go and leave a comment down below about some of the type of webcam videos you would like for me to do. Anything with well, I'll do webcam no matter what, but what kind of videos would y'all like to see? More Q&As, Call of Duty challenges, you know, pranks, I don't fucking know. Just tell me what y'all would like to see. But yeah, y'all, if y'all did enjoy, Don't forget to leave some feedback down in the comment section below, and go ahead and hit that like button. Otherwise, this has been your Work Corporate FaTaLz-Corrupted. Peace out.